What does it mean to have IBS? Bloated stomach all the time, severe headaches after food, very low mood, increased irritability and inability to eat out and travel. This is how my life with IBS looks like. Hi, I'm Kira, the gut princess, and I've been suffering from IBS for over 13 years. Today I wanted to talk about what it's like to live with IBS and also how my own symptoms change over the years. The worst symptom for me personally is constant bloating. Basically, it never gets away. Sometimes I'm lucky to wake up with a flat stomach, but this typically only lasts until I have any meal. This is why I practice intermittent fasting and I never have breakfast. This way I can enjoy around 3 to 5 bloating 3 hours, go to gym and be very productive at work. If I'm not so lucky, I will wake up bloated already, and this will get increasingly worse throughout the day, meaning that after dinner I'm not even able to sit, I need to lie down. Sometimes this goes in hand with headaches. I might wake up with a headache or develop one throughout the day. If it's a particularly bad day, then even something like having still water will trigger this headache. As I mentioned in my previous post, I did all the tests possible and there is no medical explanation for this. All tests come back clean. Along with bloating and headache, immediately kicks in irritability. Basically, I'm upset with everything. I can get easily offended over nothing and I want to cry over the smallest thing. The trigger for a flare-up is often a specific food or drink, but sometimes it just starts randomly. So, what do I need to avoid, as it will inevitably trigger a flare-up? The worst for me personally are onion and garlic, and that includes everything like chives, leeks, green onion, etc. And also garlic and onion powder. Then anything that has vinegar, especially pickles. I'm also severely intolerant to dairy. I'm a vegetarian, meaning that I don't eat meat, fish, and I limit eggs by choice. And cutting those was the only thing that actually helped with IBS. Most fruits and some berries in small quantities will be a trigger. Same goes for vegetables. Anything bigger than a palm size will trigger a flare-up for me. Something like an apple is a huge no. A handful of berries without stone might be okay on some days. What it leaves me to: lots of scrambled tofu, vegan protein shakes, some avocado, soya yogurt with some berries, one small muffin or a slice of banana bread is okay. I need really to be very, very careful with ingredients and brands of the protein I'm using, as I can only tolerate a few of them. Vegan fake meat in small quantities can be okay, but again, only certain brands. Maybe a few pieces of potato, but only on a good day. In terms of drink, it's pretty much just coffee, green and herbal tea. Anything like Coke, lemonade, fresh juice is a big no. I also regained my ability to eat dark chocolate, which is honestly life-changing. Same goes for sugar and coffee. For years this used to be a trigger, now it's fine. On the flip side, bloating definitely became worse and headache became that bad maybe 4 years ago. I still remember my first severe headache episode after I drank a bottle of water before the airport security, so I had to do it very quickly. I was so scared, I literally thought I got something like, black plague. People often ask me, how do I eat out? Well, that's easy. I pretty much don't. I tried so many times and I keep trying, but most of the times even my instructions have been ignored and I'm still getting a dish full of chives or vegan cake that turns out to have a scoop of dairy ice cream. I always need to triple check everything, which kind of sucks all of the joy out of it, so it really ends up not being worth it. And even after triple checking, I'm still often anxious and stressed out that I missed some ingredient. Travel is a next level pain because obviously it's even harder than in London. We always get in an Airbnb, so I could have a kitchen for me to cook. Going out for dinner, even on holiday, is basically not an option because I'd be putting at risk all of my holiday, and some flare-ups for me, they last for weeks. Another difficult thing are business lunches and dinners. As often I have to put just something on my plate, pretend to eat it, but basically I'm not touching it. I'm just sipping water all evening, praying that no one will ask. Although obviously I had to fill in my manager and the closest team members about my condition. My life is still pretty great. I have amazing people around. I have a great job and lots of fulfilling hobbies. But obviously having IBS and living in constant pain sucks out your energy, and it can be very, very draining. I know it's not that uncommon and lots of people can relate, even as IBS isn't generally considered to be a serious condition. I hope more people will learn about it, so this is why I started the blog. Please let me know if there is anything specific you're interested in. Perhaps, we can help each other. If you found this useful, please consider liking, please consider subscribing, and thank you so much for watching.